Hello, Water Walkers, and welcome to this week's planning session. This week on the blog, I've been talking about slowing down. So what's your takeaway for Tuesday, Julie?
So Tuesday, you referenced Isaiah 40:31, which we know has a special meaning for you, which is about fresh strength from God and relying on Him. And you said you're winding down a busy season. I'm sure most of you know that Deborah's son got married last weekend and her daughter graduated high school, and you got the graduation party coming up.
Right.
So in the process of slowing
All
down.
at the same time,
Yes.
but all good.
All good things.
Yeah.
So you said God really helped you during the season, that when you would get weary, that you could rely on Him for His strength.
Yes.
And God gave you moments to slow down, breathe, and enjoy each and every blessing. Just such a gift. You gave examples of just breathing and hearing the birds chirping and hummingbirds, fluttering around to the flowers. As you can see, Deborah's garden is really taken off.
Blossoming.
It's crazy to come here pretty much once a week and see the transformation back here.
Yeah. You probably can see it more. I see it more gradually than suddenly.
Yes, for sure. So the question that you asked is, how do you intentionally slow down in busy times?
Okay. How do you intentionally slow down in busy times? Okay. How about Wednesday?
All right. So Wednesday, you use the scripture Mark 6:31, which is to come away by yourself, a quiet place to retreat with God and rest. And you said even Jesus recognized that we need to rest in our busy seasons, and you encouraged us to step out of our boat of being busy and slow down, to pause and relax. And that's really a new take on stepping out of our boat.
Yeah.
Usually we're not talking about to rest and relax, but it's such a great takeaway.
Sometimes we would rather be busy than to sit still and listen.
Yes. Yes, for sure. So you asked, are you taking time to slow down and rest?
Okay. Thursday.
All right, Thursday, you used 2 verses from Proverbs that were about seeking God and finding Him. And you said, when we are busy, it is easy to fall into the trap of skipping time with God and rushing right into our busy day.
Mm-hmm.
And even in our busy season, you must make time with God. And I can tell you that if I oversleep, that just sets my day off.
Yeah.
And I can easily oversleep when I'm busy the night before and I go to bed later.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like a snowball effect.
One thing affects another.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I think you could challenge our readers and viewers to take time to seek God and find Him in their rest. And I'm going to bend down and pick up my book that I dropped. Well, actually,
that's not what you said. Take 2. Okay.
Okay. You said, I said to challenge everyone to slow down and thank God for His promises.
Okay.
Which it might have been something that you had said.
Okay. So scribble this one off. Thank God for His promises. Okay.
All right. Friday, you used Colossians 4:5-6, and is make the most of every opportunity, which always steps on my toes. You said, slow down and think before you speak. Our conversations are always an opportunity to show the love of Christ. And you talked about Proverbs 18:21, how our tongue have the power of life and death. Ouch.
Mm-hmm. Stepped on my own toes.
Yes. And how often are we quick to speak and judge and lash out? If we just take 5 minutes or count to 10.
Right.
Even.
Right. Before we speak.
Yes. So You could ask, are your words displaying the fruit of Christ? Because it's Fruit Friday. I thought that was a very clever question.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Surrender Saturday.
All right. You talked about Psalms 46:10, be still. One of my favorite verses.
My dad's favorite verse too.
Yes. And you encouraged us to not only slow down, but to be still, which is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Allow God to quiet and direct your stillness. And in times of quiet and stillness, we hear the voice of God the loudest. Very true. So you asked, will you surrender your schedule to God? Which was kind of a piggyback from last week.
It
Last
is.
week we talked about the book, The Best Yes by Lisa TerKeurst, and we talked about surrendering our schedules.
Surrender your schedule to Christ. Is that what
Yes,
you said? Okay.
or to God.
I'll put to God. Okay. And you got some jokes?
I do. And they're gardening jokes or food jokes, because I thought, in her slowing down season, one of the things is going to be to enjoy her garden.
I can't wait. I love it.
Yes.
So we hope that you will also join us for our daily blog posts, our daily videos, when we kind of recap what we have just talked about in our planning.
Yes.
So now let's go walk on water.